And then I wanted to help more. I was looking for a venue, we couldn't find a venue. I decided to convert a section of my house into a safe haven for COVID positive residents in Ocean View. Hi, I'm Ramona Lamb. I'm self-employed and I am a community volunteer as well. I am from Ocean View in Cape Town. I've been here all my life. I grew up here, still living here with my family. And what has brought me to make a decision to do the work that I've done, there's many reasons. But mainly when I was really young, I won't disclose my age, but I was really young and I was abused as a young girl. And because of that, it's always made me like empathetic towards other people. And I suppose because of that has made me want to help other people as well. Before lockdown happened, I had a creche at my house, the ECD center. I wasn't registered. I started about a year before, just under a year before we went under lockdown. So in March, by the end of March, we were forced to close down. For financial reasons, I had the center in my lounge. I had no partition up. COVID is still here, that hasn't disappeared. So there was no protection between my family and the kids, and social distancing, and having an ECD center, it's impossible to social distance from kids that young. The first 7 years of a child's life is the most important time because it is our program period. So basically what this means is that anything that happens in a child's life from birth up until the age of 7 it's a download of life. So if you as a parent are living a certain lifestyle, your kids are going to download that information because that is what they see. They first learn by seeing. So for a child that comes from a family that's wealthy, they might not be as intelligent as the next person, but they will become successful because they have that habits have been instilled in their lives. And there's certain steps that you need to take to get to that point. So we really need to refocus and really awaken ourselves to what is being taught in schools and what is actually going to make a difference in our kids' lives. So that is why I chose education like ECD. It's just a start, and what I've been doing now is, because I've closed down, I'm helping out, sponsoring a little school in Ocean View. And that's when community work started. I started with working with soup kitchens in our community. Our mosque in Ocean View saw the need for that there was food needed in our community. So they started off with like 2,000 meals, and then it grew to 8,000 meals. And then the soup kitchens just grew more and more and more. I participated in the distribution of the goods. I tagged along. We did a survey on the food that was being served at the soup kitchens to make sure that they get the right amount of nutrition to our community. Yeah, being a part of this amazing journey also led me to having a center in the separate entrance of my house for COVID positive residents in Ocean View. So a group of us, volunteers, community volunteers, most of the volunteers were youth, which was absolutely amazing because we need more youth doing more good. And this opportunity came up where I was just going to help with feeding in terms of this project that we were involved in. And then I got, I always get myself into these things. And then I wanted to help more. I was looking for a venue, we couldn't find a venue, and eventually decided to have it at my place. No work needed to be done because everything that we needed was there already. We just needed the volunteers. So what started off with quite a nice group of volunteers was cut down to less than 50%. And I think mainly because of the stigma, like, you're not excited to be part of this amazing big project, but when it happens, there was stigma around it. Like no one really knew the fear of what if I get COVID, because we were forced to, we weren't forced, but we worked with COVID positive residents. So yes, that fear was there, but I think faith carried us through. It really carried us through, because for the duration of the time that the center was open, not one of us got COVID. All we did was follow protocols, and we had training from a doctor. We had support from doctors. Everything was privately funded. We had no government support. The government knew about this, but yeah, obviously there's procedures involved and this and that, and we actually thought, you know what, not going to wait, we're just going to do this, and we did it. We were able to feed, we were able to clean, sanitize, we got everything that we needed for this project. The mere gratitude and the tears of joy that they had recovered and they could go back home to their families, that was it for me. A lot of our community members live in, they're either backyard dwellers or they're living in a one-bedroom flat. So our very first resident was living with 9 other siblings. Clear indication places to stay was needed, and there was also within the community, because most people in small knit communities like this, we don't want to be separated from our family and friends because we are that tight. So it was a place close enough to home for our residents. So you still feel like you are at home. So it was a home away from home. With the work that I'm currently doing now, I started. So it started with the clothing, and then I had clothes that I hadn't worn for a very long time. I always give away, like, to whoever. I thought, like, I need money, so I started selling my own clothes. I sold like 70% of my clothes. I had a lot of clothes. I love clothes, and that generated an income. Eventually, I got to a point where I had enough capital to buy stock, and now I'm at a point where I've got like a mini boutique. I'm still trying to figure things out, so I've got everything set up, like my business, my website. So it's just managing through that. But due to that work that I've been doing, it's enabled me to sponsor the school in Ocean View. So I'm able to help pay someone's salary. I'm able to donate food. So my work is always going to give back in some way, but not just give back freely, give back in a way that's going to help someone grow and learn. I don't want to give you food that's going to feed you for today. I want to give you the knowledge that's going to empower you for a better future. If we all can help just one person, whether it's just checking up on them, giving them a plate of food, just check up on each other, because with COVID, with jobs being taken away, our mental health is so vital, and we need more support mentally now than ever, not just the kids, but the adults too, because life just hit us with a 360 like that. So I just reach out and help someone in any way that you can, whether it's giving a top away, plate of food. We need to support each other. We need to rebuild our own economy now. We can't wait for the government. We can do it. Like, you can do it, I can do it, anybody can do it. You just need to believe in yourself. And it is hard. Life is hard for everyone at the moment, because we've all been impacted by loss. We've all lost someone that we've been close to. So that trauma as well. So just reach out to someone. I am on Instagram. I am on Facebook as well, Romona Lamb. So you can either follow my journey, and all the pages that all the community work that I've done is linked to my personal profile as well. I'm prepared to work with anybody as long as it's something that's going to help others. Everything that I've experienced and learned, everything that it's taught me, this journey, I want to share with other people and hopefully inspire others and help others transform their lives, because we all can do it. Anything is possible, anything. And like, I realize that everything that I need to become who I want to be, I already have inside of me. Like, and we all do. You just have to find your niche.